So normally I do not make these kind of videos because at this studio I have never reviewed any kind of air purifier or something. But this is not again a sponsored video and I did not receive this product even for free. But I just wanted to review this MOOKA air purifier that I just purchased from Amazon a few days ago. And I got this product for about, I would say, 52 Canadian dollars, including the taxes. And I have been using this unit from quite a few days now. And I just wanted to give you a review about this MOOKA air purifier. And in between, I will also show you that what is the speed of the fan and how loud this device can actually get. Now, again, this is not a premium brand or the one that I have heard from a lot of YouTube channels, not a lot of videos, not a lot of blogs outside. And I just picked this thing randomly just because of the fact that this was a very cheap one, and again for $52 I just thought so that this thing is a real steal. Now why I wanted to make this video is specifically because that I did not see any kind of CADF value on this device online, and which is one thing that I would say I was not expecting, because all the lot of the devices that were also the Chinese brand ones, or maybe manufactured in China and being sold in United States or in Canadian market, every one of them had some kind of CADF value that was mentioned on the website. But again, I just wanted to test that what is this thing all about and how this thing is really performing in real life. And I have been testing this thing from about a week now, and I will show you that how clean or not clean the filter is. So yes, do not just go for the reviews that are just written online. Might be this is a very good value, and I have not really seen the filter of this thing after using it for 1 week, so it would be as shocking as to you as it would be for me. So it is a very transparent and clear video that what I wanted to make in this video. Now as for the controls, I see that everything that you see on this unit, as you can see on the top, is touch controls, which is, I would say, not too good, because I do like the haptic feedbacks and the way that you can just touch each and every control. But it has got the light option, which is not the most amazing light that I've seen in any kind of product. It is just a blue light, but you can also set the timer on this thing, which is great. Now this is a very cheap product, and again, as I said, because it is cheap, it would just not come with the latest and the greatest features. It will also miss a lot of certifications just like CADR. But this thing over here, as I can see, it does not have any kind of air quality index to show you that after being run for like 4 hours or 2 hours, what is the air quality in your room. But here you go, it has all the basic functionality, and you can just have an external device, or if you already have one at home, you can just use that one to be able to measure the air quality index after this thing being installed on your home setup. Now one more reason that why I picked this thing was that because this was only one of the units that I could see online that was covering about 1250 square feet of the air quality, I would say the cleaning of the air in about 1 hour, which is, again, I did not see a lot of other ones that were giving the similar thing for this price. So I genuinely wanted to just test this thing in my home. Now as you can see, I have this thing, the product specifications, in front of me in the screen that is right over here, and I can see that it refreshes about 1250 square feet in about 1 hour, and it does it 6 times if the space is very limited. So if it is about 215 square feet, that is, I think so, about the size of this studio, or maybe I think so this would be about 300 square feet. So I think so that it might be able to just clean the air of this specific room about 5 times in an hour, which is again amazing. Now I do not have any kind of air quality measuring tool at my home to test this thing, because I specifically purchased this thing when I was not feeling very well. I recently moved to Alberta and I had a lot of dust and pollen allergies, so I just had to purchase something very quick and something that was not very expensive at the same time. Now I just wanted to show you the filter that comes out of this bottom part over here. So you just need to slide this thing at one side and just open this thing over here. And one good part is that you just have got this tiny little ribbon, as you can see over here, to pull this air filter so that you know that what is the correct side and no. And now one thing that I cannot understand is that, again, I have been using this thing from about 1 week, and I just pulled this thing out. I literally, I swear, I did not see that what was the condition of this thing before removing it. So in 1 week or something, I would just expect this thing to be full of some kind of dust particles or something, but nothing that I see in over here. Now as you can see, the inner side of this thing is actually carbon filter, which is for if you're doing some kind of smoking in your house, which I do not do. So this is one thing that is installed in this thing. In the outer layer there is a pre-filtration mesh, and inside of it is a HEPA 13 filter, and the company calls it as a MO5 filter or M05 filter. I do not know as what I can see over here, but yeah, this is one thing that I'm not very confident about. Maybe that my house does not have a lot of dust because we do a lot of cleaning, and the small pollens I can just not see inside of the pre-filtration layer. But one thing that if you know about it, you can just let me know that if it was supposed to collect a lot of dust or no. But about the noise that this thing it does make when it is in working mode, I think so whenever it is on the lowest setting or the quiet mode or might be the night mode, it is about 15 decibels, and this is what the company claims. But I think so sometimes it does get louder than that, and it might be about 30 or 35 decibels instead of being at 15 decibels. And whenever it is on the highest fan mode, I think so it is about 60, or not even 60 actually, it is about 75 to 80 decibels. Again, I do not have anything to test there, but in between I will show you that how does this thing really sound like, or maybe I would just put one of the clip maybe above this thing or the next frame over here. So yes, I think so the sound is quite a lot when you are using this HEPA filter thing in your home. And even if I'm in this room and someone is calling me from the other room, I can hardly understand anything whenever it is in the third fan mode, that is the highest one. So it has got the lower one, that is the single fan, then double fan. I think so the single fan is there or no. So yes, there is a single fan mode, a double fan mode, a triple fan mode, and a sleep mode. And yeah, I'm not too sure if it is the way that it is supposed to work, but the voice is just a lot on this thing. But again, for about $50 I cannot just complain a lot, because it does not really impact my sleep, or it just does not bother me at all, because it is not very much near to me the whole day. In the night time I just take it to my room, and again, I just do not keep it in front of me, and I'm just good to go with the way that this thing is working. Now, one more thing that I noticed about this thing is that there is an oil diffuser just in top of this air purifier. So you just need to slide this thing a bit, and you can just open the cover of this air purifier and just put the oil drops inside of it. So it will just act as some kind of oil diffuser, which is again something that might be a bit gimmicky. I think so the humidifiers are able to do the very same thing as well. But if you do not have one at your home, so if you do not have a humidifier at your home, I think so that this is one thing that can be a dual functionality, because you can use it as an oil diffuser and at the same time it does clean the house as well. Now for myself, the apartment where I live in, it is just about 600 square feet, and I think so even if it does not do a 1250 square feet of air cleaning in about 1 hour, it is still good to go, because I do not think so that about the size of what this thing is really is, it would be cleaning a 1250 square feet of the space. If MOOKA reaches out to me and give me a real number and a real certification telling that yes, you know, this is a real number and this is a certified value that in a minute this is amount of particles or the germs or the pollens that this thing is cleaning, I think so that it would be a better one. But for about 52 Canadian dollars, again, I can just not complain. But I would just look forward to MOOKA to really let me know that what is the actual CADR value of this device and how clean of a device that this thing could be, or how efficient this thing really is in cleaning the entire house in about an hour. Because I think so a lot of companies, they do save a lot of money on certifications and they test it, but they just do not certify this thing at all, and this might be one of the reasons that this might not have any kind of CADR value to start with. But do I trust this device? I would say just take this thing as a pinch of salt, because this might or might not be working as what this company is advertising, and until and unless I really get something from MOOKA, I would just not recommend this thing to be purchased by anyone in the market. And well, that was all that what I really wanted to share about in this video. My name is Anshul. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.